Hi, this is Trisha from Tribe to Village. This is our tribe, our village, our family. Thank you so much for joining me today. And today we're going to talk about what we can learn from Naomi Osaka. Now, for those of you who don't know, Naomi made headlines recently for withdrawing from the French Open, the 2021 French Open. Now, this is a big deal. Naomi is an exceptional tennis player. She's a four-time Grand Slam champion, for crying out loud. Like she's a big deal. And after her first round win, Naomi was like, she said, I'm not going to, well, I think this was before. She said that she's not going to participate in the post-match interviews for the sake of her well-being. She mentioned that these interviews could be very triggering, as the reporters, sometimes they ask the same questions over and over again. Sometimes it could be as if they're kicking an athlete when they're down, and sometimes their questioning could cause you to doubt yourself. And she didn't want to subject herself to that type of pressure, because since 2018 she's been battling depression and anxiety. So she thought it would be in her best interest to remove herself from that trigger and to just focus on what she needs to focus on. Now the thing is, the French Open says, say what? No, they did not take that lightly. So they responded to her and said, if you do not meet your contractual obligations, that you risk future fines and suspension from future tournaments. Talk about escalating from 0 to 6,000 real quick, right? And I don't know about you, but I feel like when someone comes forward with a mental health issue, that there should be some type of dialogue to try to figure out how to address it appropriately, instead of jumping to threats. So, I mean, I get it. She is in her contract. There are rules. Rules are there for a reason. I presume that she assumed that she was just going to get the $15,000 fine that athletes get for not doing the press conferences. But the fact that they surpassed that by issuing additional threats, like, I think that's where everything just went all the way left. When is it time to listen to the player and see, what could be done? So this whole situation with Naomi, I think what's great about it is that it also encourages not only the tennis association, but the sports world in general, to really take a step back and make sure that, just like how they're invested in the players' health, physical health, that they're also investing in their mental health. Because when you prioritize your mental health, and that's for any of us, when you prioritize your mental well-being, you're the best that you could be. So her response to those threats was, I'm withdrawing from the tournament. And she did so because she didn't want to be a distraction to the sport, and also she really needed to focus on her mental health. And Naomi, thank you so much for being an example and an inspiration to us by showing us that your mental health is priceless. I'm sure she walked away from a lot of money, but all of that doesn't matter if you're not in a space mentally where you need to be. So thank you for encouraging us to prioritize our well-being and to have an open conversation. Because of her, there's an international conversation going on about how to support others and their mental well-being. And how many of us have prioritized our job or our families, our friend, X, Y, and Z over our own mental health? Let's find the courage like Naomi to say, no, my mental health matters. My well-being is a priority, no matter what the cost. So thank you so much for listening. Naomi, thank you for inspiring so many of us. And thank you for starting a conversation or reigniting a conversation about mental health in this country, in the world. Thank you for that. So now let's continue to elevate and grow together. And please let me know, do you think Naomi was being a little dramatic by withdrawing from the Open? Or do you think it was the way to go? please leave it in a comment. I would love to hear about it. Don't forget to like and share and hit the notification button so that you always know when Tribe to Village releases a video. Thank you. Bye.